Welcome back to Long Box Diving, where we explore comics and story arcs pulled from the long box. Now, I know it's the day after New Comic Book Day. I was a little busy yesterday, and I didn't get my comics till late, so I wasn't able to get back here in time to record it and show y'all what I got. But I did get a lot of stuff yesterday. My lovely wife found a ad on Facebook for somebody doing a yard sale, and they had what they said was a box full of comics. Right, so literally a box full of comics that was in the attic for 10 years, right? And we got like an Archie, some Web of Spider-Man #3. I mean, all these are some classic X-Men. So there's some cool stuff in there. And so I'll show you some of that. There was some cool stuff. Also, Southern Comic Geek sent me an AOK. So thank you, Southern Comic Geek. I did get that today. He sent me X-Men 522. And he sent me X-Men 511. Thank you very much. So this has almost completed my run from Uncanny X-Men 158 to 544. All that complete run now. And I was able to, at my comic book shop, I saw this was on sale, and I had my discount, all that kind of stuff, so I was able to get it for a really, really good price. But I got my first appearance of Gambit, Uncanny X-Men 266. So I was really happy about this. I finally got that. So with that does complete the run from 158 to 544 of Uncanny X-Men. And if you were watching Layman Framing this week, we had it on Mask, and I was actually able to find it from this box over here, Mask #1. Look at that. And they had Mask #4. All right. And I know 36 Chambers is a big fan of Mask. I think he has one of those already. So that was really kind of cool. I found Secret Wars 2, #1. I found Classic X-Men #1 and Classic X-Men #2 and Classic X-Men #3 and a bunch more Classic X-Men in there. So all of that was like, I got that for less than $1 a book. I mean, they were 50 cents a book or something like that. Secret Wars #2, Secret Wars 2 #3. This one was really cool for me. Daredevil 229. And then that's Marvel's Superhero Secret Wars #1. Look at that. I got Daredevil 228. And I picked up Booster Gold #1 in that box. Hey, Perry, how you doing, man? So that was really exciting for me. Again, with these three. And that and those and this one. I finally got my Uncanny X-Men run from 158 to 544 done. And now I can focus on from below 158, which means I'm going to have to actually pony up some more money than I normally do. That's what it is, right? All right, so now it's time to do our new comic book day comic haul. First review, first impressions, right? So we picked up Fantastic Four X-Men. This has been really good. I've actually already read this. Unfortunately, I couldn't wait. This was really good in the ending. So we will go into more detail Friday afternoon, tomorrow with the old fogey and young whippersnapper and kind of go over what we thought about this. And then Daredevil 21. Again, this series, Chip Zdarsky has been doing great. He's written both of these. The #4, X-Men Fantastic Four, and he's written Daredevil. And these are both. And the Chichetto is back on the Chichetto's art, man. This looks fantastic. I love this cover too. I mean, look at that. That is just beautiful. All right. Then Hellions #2. I got Hellions 1 a while ago. It was pretty interesting. It's the bad kids. It's the bad kids going out and doing stuff. And so the interplay between the team should be really good. Zeb Wells is a pretty good rider, so that should be interesting. Then we have Wolverine number 3. I am really getting tired of the flower stuff. Please get rid of the flower stuff. And I really don't like white pages. It's boring. All right. I got this free comic book day book, Firepower, from Kirkman. He does pretty good stuff. So I grabbed that. It looks interesting. And then I grabbed this, Firepower Volume 1, The Prelude. Now, this was fantastic. I actually read this as well already, and this was great. I read it in one sitting. I flew through this thing. It's a huge book. I mean, it's a huge book. And it's got a lot of stuff in there, and the way it ends picks right up into the free comic book day. And so we'll go over this some more as if the young whippersnapper can read it all. Then we got Last Gods number 7. Number 6. Number 7. It's finally back. We're finally going up to the steps. I can't wait to get into this. I love the covers on these things. The art's good. The story is fantastic. If you like fantasy, epic fantasy, you should be reading this. This is good. Then we got Batman number 95 going into the Joker War. This is the B cover. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. I love the DC's B covers, man. So the Joker War should be good. It is starting out pretty good. We'll see if it ends pretty good. And then we picked up Empire number 2. I have always been a sucker for crossovers. I like crossovers. I like big team events. I like big teams. I like seeing the interplay between the characters, everybody fighting together, all that kind of stuff. I love it. So this has been interesting for me. I just hope they don't blow it. All right. Then Justice League Dark. Zatanna will resurrect her father no matter what the cost. Number 24. So this has been, Dark has been a really good read so far. Tini has been doing a great job with it. I like the mysticism that's in here. So we should see how that plays out. Then I got suckered into buying this one, Empire Avengers. I know I said I'm not buying the one-offs. Yeah. Joker War started. Punchline better than Batman. What's up with that? I agree with that, Perry. I think it has potential to be a good story. I like the writing so far. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know for sure. I'm not a big fan of Punchline anyway. I mean, does Joker really need a girlfriend? Does he even care that he has a girlfriend? I mean, if he played that up a little bit more, maybe. But then he does that with Harley. So why even? I don't know. All right, so Empire Avengers. So I said I wouldn't buy into the one-offs, but I got that one because it looked good. I guess how that works. All right, then we picked up Batman Detective Comics 1024. It says Journey to Joker War, so I don't know if it's actually a tie-in or anything like that. I bought it because I like Tomasi as a writer, and the cover looked really kind of cool. You got like a 3-way fist fight going on, so I like that, and with Joker's face in the background, looked interesting. So I grabbed that one, and then another free comic book day of the X-Men. The cover looks great. I like her with the flaming sword. I like Magic with the flaming sword. Everybody on the cover looks really great, but it's Hickman, and I'm feeling we're going to get more flowers, and I really don't want any more flowers. I'm so tired of flowers. All right, guys, so that was basically my day. I grabbed this box. We've got a bunch of stuff in here. Just crazy. I mean, Peter Parker Spider-Man, number 113. Web, number 25. Some stuff called The Champions. I don't even know who that is. So, big box back there. It was a little rust. Did you read it already? That's cool. We'll see. I mean, I like Tomasi, but I haven't been collecting Detective Comics the last few issues here recently. And then I got these nice pickups from Southern Comic Geek. Thank you very much again for these two. I picked this up from my store. Very excited about that. That completes my 158 to 544 run. I'm so excited. And then, some of the cool stuff like Mask and etc. that I picked up out of this box that, some of them I'm going to actually send in, get graded. They look really pretty good. Some, not so good, but others do look good. So maybe I play with them, get them graded since I only pay like 50 cents a book. Maybe. All right, man. That is it for this week's new Comic Book Day pickups. Hey, Grayman, how you doing? So that's it for this week's new Comic Book Day pickups. I knew I wasn't going to be able to spend a lot of time today. I normally record these and edit it, but work has been really busy, and so I'm doing this on my lunch break. I figured, hey, I can get it done, get it up, and we can all enjoy it, and then I can go read my comics because I really want to read them, and I already started reading a couple, and I normally try to do my first impressions without reading them because I do not want to review them in this video. I want to wait till we do it to the Young Whippersnapper. So I'm like, I got to get this thing done. I got to do it, get it up. That way I can read these things because they look good. Some of them look really great, especially that Firepower one, man. Like I said, I read this Joker in one sitting. It was so good. And yeah, hey Perry, we picked up Last Gods on your recommendation, and when I picked up the D&D 5e compendium, and now my kids and I are actually going to start recording us playing that version of D&D. The Last Gods version of D&D. We're going to record ourselves, put it up maybe at some point. But it looks really cool. And man, the Guild Wizards, they have a Necromancer Wizard. I don't know if you've read that book yet, Perry, or if you even like D&D, but they have a Necromancer Wizard that actually sucks the souls out of people and empowers himself with it. It's crazy. It looks so good. Hey, Justin, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're going to try to get that recorded soon and put them up so people can start watching that. Just us play Last Gods. I mean, that is just awesome. Yeah, the free Firepower, the free comic book Firepower has a lot of intro in it, right? Just kind of building up to something's about to happen, right? So it's a free comic book day. This one is actually a prelude of how he gets the power that he starts to display in the free comic book day book. And some of the people they're talking about is right here and right here in the free comic book day book. And this is the main character guy. I read this in one sitting. It was so good. I like Kung Fu stuff, right? I mean, look some of the art in here. Look at that. I mean, it was really good. The art was, look at that. All the arrows started coming in, and the ninjas started coming in. It was crazy stuff, man. It was really good. So if you like ninjas and samurai and martial arts and, pretending you're on Street Fighter, yeah, that's the book right there. But I'm not supposed to review. See, that's why I'm not supposed to read it ahead of time, because I start reviewing the stupid thing. Hey, Superhero Reviews, how you doing, man? So yeah, that's my new comic book day haul plus what I picked up from like a Facebook garage sale thing. She's like $30 for this, 60 books or something like that. And I got a lot. I got some pretty good stuff in it. A lot of classic X-Men. Some Mask, which was crazy because we just did it on Layman Frame. And then all my new comic book days, which was actually a pretty big haul as well. I got a lot of books, so I got them late. So that's it, guys. That's it for me. I guess we'll see you next time. Tomorrow when we review with the Young Whippersnapper all these new books. Hopefully he can get them read in time, because I'm going to pour through them this evening and then hand them off to him so he can get them all read tonight. Go start reading. All right, so he's got to read them all. So that way we can review those things because they were really, really, really good. And then, again, Sunday we have Judging a Book by its cover, so don't be late. Sunday at 5:30 Eastern. And thanks to everybody for joining us. Thanks, guys, for being here. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time here in the Long Box.